a friend, here's what to say. Let's talk in English, 10 minutes every day. When you need a friend, here's what to say. Let's talk in English, 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Talk in English. My name is Garrett.
And my name is Esther. Happy Lunar New Year. Today our topic is culture.
Yes, we're saying it's Lunar New Year. Now friends, what exactly does that mean for anyone who's not sure? Well, let's talk about the word lunar.
Right, the word lunar has to do with the moon. In fact, there are two different kinds of calendars we use to talk about dates. We use the solar calendar when we talk about days like January, February, and March. But for many people, they also use the lunar calendar, a calendar that looks at the moon.
Yeah, that solar one, you'll actually hear it often called the Gregorian calendar. That's a big word. Now, this Lunar New Year is the first day of this special lunar calendar, and that's what's often celebrated throughout Asia.
Yes, many different countries in Asia celebrate the Lunar New Year. Now let's go to our question of the day, our Find It question. Our question is, what do people clean before Lunar New Year?
What do people clean before Lunar New Year? Yes, friends, what do people need to clean by tradition? You'll find out in our lesson.
Now let's go to Sonia, who will teach us our keywords.
Tara 说，为了迎接农历新年，人们会在家做大扫除。They clean their whole house. 动词 clean 就是打扫清洁。因为今年是蛇年，所以会张贴很多红色的装饰，上面都有蛇的图案。They put up many red decorations with snake designs on them. 名词 decoration 就是装饰物，当然还准备红包。They prepare red envelopes, of course. 名词 envelope 就是信封 ，red envelopes 就是红包。一般来说，做妻子的在除夕和初一都要跟丈夫的家人一起过节。Wives spend New Year's Eve and the first day of New Year with their husband's family. 名词 wife 就是太太、妻子，它的复数是 wives, wives. 初二则是回娘家过节，不但可以见到娘家的父母，可能还会见到亲戚或他们的孩子 ，and their children too。名词 children 是复数的儿女、孩子，它的单数是 child, child。
Welcome, Tara. Happy Lunar New Year.
Thank you.
You know a lot about different cultures. What do people do to prepare for this holiday?
They clean their whole house. And they put up many red decorations with snake designs on them.
Why snakes?
Because it's the year of the snake.
Oh, that's right. What else do people do?
They prepare red envelopes, of course, and they buy lots of snacks, fruit, and other food.
Yes, friends, like we said earlier, the word lunar means having to do with the moon. So a spaceship traveling to the moon is a lunar spaceship. But Lunar New Year is not the only way we talk about this holiday.
Right. And many people call this holiday Chinese New Year. So you might hear people say Lunar New Year or Chinese New Year. But remember, it's not only in China where people celebrate this holiday. Many countries in Asia also celebrate this holiday as well, like in Singapore, Malaysia, and also in Korea.
Exactly. So today, Greg has Tara on his program because she knows a lot about different cultures. She can share all about Lunar New Year with us. And Greg wants to know what people do to prepare.
When you prepare for something, it means you try to get ready. So what do people do to get ready for this important holiday?
Well, friends, I think we can answer that by answering our Find It question. What do people clean before Lunar New Year?
They clean their whole house. Now, when you clean something, it means that you might use a broom or you use a mop or rag to make it nice and clean. You put things away where they should be and you throw away the trash.
Well, before Lunar New Year, people clean their whole house. They want to start the year off with a clean home and a clean way of looking at life.
Right. They clean the whole house. That's also today's calendar phrase.
They clean the whole house.
They clean the whole house. 他们会打扫整个房子。
Guess what my parents do every day?
Tell me,
They clean the whole house.
do they clean the kitchen?
Yes, they clean the whole house.
Do they clean the living room?
Yes, they clean the whole house.
Great. Why do they do that every day?
Because every day I mess things up.
They clean the whole house.
They clean the whole house. 他们会打扫整个房子。
Yes, people clean the whole house before Lunar New Year. Not just one part like I normally do.
Right. Here, the whole house means all of the house. Sonia, can you help us with this word whole?
农历新年到了，华人会为这个节日做哪些准备？ Tara 说，他们会打扫整个房子。They clean their whole house. 句子里的形容词 whole 表示全部的、整个的意思，可以形容后面包括人、事物或时间的名词。我们来看例句 ：I went to Hawaii with my whole family. 我和全家人去了夏威夷。或是 Can you eat that whole pizza by yourself? 你能自己一个人吃完整个披萨吗？再一句 Dad was at work the whole day. 爸爸一整天都在工作。
Thank you, Sonia. And they also put up many red decorations. This year, they will put up decorations with snake designs.
Exactly. In traditional culture in China and other places, there are 12 different animals symbolizing different years. This next year is the year of the snake.
Right, and a decoration is something you put up to celebrate, maybe a birthday or a holiday. You might have heard this word when we talked about putting up Christmas decorations on the Christmas tree.
Or you might decorate your house just to make it look nice. Well, Tara shares this with Greg. She tells him that yes, it's the year of the snake. And Greg remembers this too.
He also wants to know what else people do to celebrate the Lunar New Year. So Tara tells us that people will prepare or get ready red envelopes.
Yes, red envelopes. Or you might also hear it pronounced envelopes. These are like little pockets that you put letters in. But here, you're usually putting money in them.
Parents give red envelopes to their kids, and sometimes adults will give red envelopes to their parents as well.
Right. These envelopes or envelopes are red because it symbolizes luck. And of course, families also buy lots of snacks, fruit, and other food to share with family and friends.
Now it's time for us to take a break. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Let's talk in English. 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Welcome back. We're talking about the Lunar New Year and how people celebrate and get ready for it.
Yes, we are. There is a lot to celebrate around this time of year. It's when families come together to enjoy snacks and great traditions.
And we're going to learn more about these traditions as we continue to the next part of today's lesson.
The holiday lasts for days, right? So they enjoy a lot of meals with friends and relatives?
Yes, wives spend New Year's Eve and the first day of New Year with their husband's family.
When was that?
That was yesterday and today.
What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be the second day of New Year, so families visit the wives, parents, and relatives.
Oh, how nice. They get to see lots of relatives.
And their children too. It's great.
Yes, I think Greg is right. The Chinese New Year celebrations, or Lunar New Year celebrations, last for many days, right?
Right. I heard people usually get 1 week off. Some people even get a longer holiday. So people will visit lots of family and friends during this time.
And of course, they enjoy a lot of meals with friends and relatives. They have lots of food.
Right. Earlier, we heard that this holiday lasts for days. Sonia, can you help explain how we use this word last here?
Greg 说，农历年假持续好几天，对吗？ The holiday lasts for days, right? 动词 last 在这里表示持续、持久的意思。这个字用法很多，我们先来看当动词例句。Dried goods last a long time. 干货可以保存很久，也可以当形容词，是最后的意思。例句 ：Josh was the last person to sign up. Josh 是最后一个报名的人。Last 还可以当副词用，是最后的。Which student entered the classroom last? 最后进教室的是哪一位学生呢？
Thank you, Sonia. You know, Lunar New Year holiday doesn't start on the first day of the Lunar New Year. It actually starts on the day before. We call that day New Year's Eve.
Right, we've learned this word before with things like Christmas Eve. Well, on New Year's Eve and the first day of New Year, wives spend the days with their husband's family.
Right. If a woman is married to a man, then the woman is called a wife, W-I-F-E. But if you have more than one that you're talking about, then we change the F to a V and add an S. So wife becomes wives.
Exactly. So when was this New Year's Eve? Well, we hear it was yesterday. That makes today the New Year's Day.
Right. That's why we say Happy Lunar New Year. But what about tomorrow? That's a good question that Greg is asking.
Exactly, because of course these celebrations are for many days. Well, we hear Tara say that tomorrow will be the second day of New Year, and that day is also special.
Right, because the wives will bring their own families to visit the wives' parents and relatives. So it sounds like Many people do a lot of traveling during this time.
Yes, I hear there are many traffic jams or lots of traffic during this time.
Right, and it is nice, like Greg says, because people get to see lots of relatives, maybe uncles and aunts and cousins they haven't seen in a long time.
Right. That word relative is a great word to know. It's people in your family, especially people that are not really close to you, like your parents or your brothers and sisters. Often relatives talks about your cousins or second cousins or uncles and aunts.
Right, and not only will you see your relatives, you will also see your relatives' children. So if a husband and wife get married and they have another person, that person is called their child. If you have more than one, then that is your children.
Yeah, children or kids are quite young. They're often still in school, and they have a lot of fun around the Lunar New Year.
It sure is a great time for family and friends to get together. We hope you are enjoying this time as well, wherever you are.
Now, friends, it's time for us to review today's keywords.
Here is our first keyword. Clean. Clean. Clean your room. Guests are coming.
Decoration. Decoration. I love Christmas decorations.
Envelope. Envelope. What's in those envelopes?
Wife. Wife. Where's your wife today?
Child. Child. The children slowly got on the bus. Friends, those are today's keywords. Keep going.
And now it's your turn.
The words for today are clean, decorations, envelope, wife, and child. Now it's your turn to use them in a sentence. First one. Make the house look nice. You got it. Decorations make the house look nice. Next. When will you? Your desk. You're right. When will you clean your desk? Next. Can you watch my for the day? Correct. Can you watch my child for the day? Next. His asked him to buy some fruit. Good job. His wife asked him to buy some fruit. Last one. I'll open the now. That's right. I'll open the envelope now. And I'll see you again for your turn.
Welcome, Tara. Happy Lunar New Year.
Thank you.
You know a lot about different cultures. What do people do to prepare for this holiday?
They clean their whole house and they put up many red decorations with snake designs on them.
Why snakes?
Because it's the year of the snake.
Oh, that's right. What else do people do?
They prepare red envelopes, of course, and they buy lots of snacks, fruit, and other food.
The holiday lasts for days, right? So they enjoy a lot of meals with friends and relatives?
Yes, wives spend New Year's Eve and the first day of New Year with their husband's family.
When was that?
That was yesterday and today.
What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be the second day of New Year, so families visit the wives, parents, and relatives.
Oh, how nice. They get to see lots of relatives
love their children too. It's great.
1, 2, let's review.
Hey, happy Lunar New Year, David. Are you ready for a new year?
I am, finally.
Hey, so tell me, what did you do to prepare?
I cleaned my whole house.
Ooh, that's a lot of work.
And put up decorations around my house.
That's nice. Ooh, what kind of decorations?
Mostly red ones. Some decorations have snake designs on them.
Snakes? Ooh, why snakes?
It's the year of the snake. You'll see snake designs everywhere.
Oh, okay. What else did you do to get ready for the new year?
I prepared red envelopes and I bought lots and lots and lots of New Year food.
Whoa, why so much?
Because I have lots and lots and lots of relatives.
With lots and lots and lots of kids?
That's right.
I hope you got lots and lots of bananas.
Hello, Grandpa. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year? Is it 2026 already?
No, it's Lunar New Year.
Oh, let's celebrate.
Okay, but first I have some questions for you.
And I have some answers for you.
Let's go. Here's the first question. What happens on the second day of New Year?
On the second day of New Year, everyone eats leftovers.
Eats leftovers?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of food left over from the big family meal.
True, but that's not the right answer.
Oh, so what is the right answer?
On the second day, families visit the wife's parents and relatives.
And eat leftovers?
Maybe. Let's move on. When do you visit your family and relatives?
I don't visit them.
You don't visit your family?
No, they visit me.
Oh, do they come often?
Yes, everyone visits on Sunday afternoons and holidays.
That's great. Family is important.
Yeah, hey, you can come visit me too. You come anytime.
Thanks, Grandpa. Maybe I will.
Bring a snack too.
Friends, again, we wish you a happy Lunar New Year. We hope you have a chance to celebrate too. Esther, do your kids enjoy this time of year?
They sure do, because they love getting packets of red envelopes because they get to keep and spend that money.
Oh yeah, that's always exciting when you're just a child because, well, you don't have a job and you can use that money to get fun toys or snacks.
Right. And Garrett, is there anything you like to eat during the Lunar New Year?
Ooh, there are some special seafood dishes I enjoy. I'm not sure what to call them in English, though.
Right. You know, in our family, we usually try to eat some crab, and that is very delicious and special.
Oh, and we often try to have some sashimi. It is the Japanese word, or raw fish.
That sounds delicious. Friends, are you celebrating the Lunar New Year? Have you put up decorations in your home or apartment?
Well, we'll keep talking about this tomorrow. We'll see you then, right here on Let's Talk in English. Goodbye.
Bye.